So how do you get thick skin on YouTube? So this year is 2024 and I created and uploaded my first channel, my first video back in 2012, and it's been 12 years. I'm still here. But even back in the days, I remember like in 2011, before I even uploaded my first video, I was just commenting and replying to comments. Even that time, I was getting a lot of hate comments because I was a real big troll back in the day. But I didn't plan anything on this video. I have some idea of what I'm gonna say because like all of these hate comments I got throughout the years, it's like it never really bothered me. I never read a comment and was like, oh, I'm so depressed because of that comment, and then I don't want to do anything, I don't want to upload a video. Like every time I didn't want to upload a video, it was because I didn't have any idea or I just didn't feel like it. It was all because of me and my creativity. It was never because, oh, a lot of mean comments are coming in and then, I don't want to do it anymore, that kind of thing. Which is surprising because now I'm flashing back to like 2021. I made a video and then it was really bad. All of the comments were sarcastic, it was negative. And I have a lot of videos, even these few days, like they have a lot of dislikes and then but I never like, oh, because of that, I'm not gonna upload. It's like, never. And it's not because I don't show my face. Even if I do, I would still do that. Even in like 2019, I made a video and then it was showing my entire face. That one was like kind of like a sarcastic video also. And then the like ratio and dislike was very like even. And then like, if it has 2k likes, it has 2k dislikes also. It was very even. Even at that time when I was showing my face, I still like didn't care. I still uploaded a video after that, So it's like kind of weird and kind of interesting in a way because at the same time I'm also a little bit sensitive and then emotional, but at the same time I don't freaking care. And then I made a video about this, a podcasting a while ago, talking about it. And then it also got me thinking a while later, like why doesn't anything bother me? Because, hate comments, I don't know, my philosophy is just something natural for me. I always take things not seriously. Even if people said, go to hell, I hope you die and then you burn 1,000 deaths or for eternity or whatever, I'm like, okay, cool. It's either because I've heard it a million times or because it's typed through a screen, it doesn't bother me. But even if someone told me that in real life, I would also be like, okay, cool. It's like nothing really bothers me, You can throw any kind of insult, my race, my face, and then any features about me, and then it wouldn't really bother me. It's like throughout the years, it's like more or less the same thing. And then just like a few weeks ago, someone said, oh, you're from Malaysia, you suck or something. And then I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, you can pick anything about me. And then it wouldn't bother me. But the thing, what's crazy? Because people say, like, if a bully makes fun of you, and then if he says something not true about you, of course it wouldn't hurt. Like if a bully said, oh, you're green, you wouldn't feel anything, right? Because your skin color is not green, But if like a bully says you're insecure, and then if you're really, in real life, you're insecure, and then people say you might get hurt because, not you might, you will get hurt because that's true about yourself. It's something you believe in yourself. Like maybe your parents divorce and then someone says, oh, your parents divorce, and then they make fun of you because of that, and then that will hurt because that's true about you. But people, when they make fun of me, they say, oh, you're Chinese, oh, you're from Malaysia. Then I'm like, yeah, then what? Like people say, oh, you only have 3 friends. Maybe in real life I actually do. I consider myself, I only have like 1 or 2 friends. Then I have less than what they expect. Then shouldn't that hurt me? But it doesn't. Like you can say, oh, you don't have a job and then you don't earn 10k a month or something. I don't earn 10k, but that's true about me. That's true in real life, but it still doesn't bother me. Then it's like this kind of weird thing. Like I can take things seriously, I can take comments seriously, but at the same time it's like whatever people write to me, even if it's good or bad, it just doesn't bother me. Then when I see people like creators like, oh, I don't want to upload videos anymore because so many hate comments or criticism, it's like I drive off of that, I feed off of that. I love it when things like that happen. And then, it's kind of very weird for me. I don't relate when people say, oh, a lot of hate comments and then, oh, I'm scared to be myself. Like for me, it's like whether I'm covering half my face or my full face, it's more or less the same thing. Then for people, yeah, maybe they have some anxieties or something, or maybe they take it too personally. But for me, I guess I need to show you how to have thick skin. The first one, I was always a funny guy. Like once I was born, I was really funny, and then I was making people laugh. Then I guess that's just my personality. Everything is not serious, and then whatever people say, I don't take it seriously. Then yeah, I guess number 2 is because it's through a screen. But for me, in real life, people can say the same thing and it still wouldn't bother me. So the screen also has that protection, some sort of protection, but in real life, it also is more useful in real life lah. Then you wouldn't, be emotional, like you'll lose your job, your boss sees you and then you're this emotional guy, then you wouldn't really last long lah. But it's better in online and real life, you're as thick as a little rock, That's one of the points. Then number 3, it's because, it's all the same. You're either ugly, or you live with your mom, or he fricked your mom, or you don't have a job, or you live in this country or this race. And then, I think even back in those days, like 2012 or 2013, I was like, okay, these hate comments are more or less the same thing. Oh, they fricked your mom. When you hear they fricked your mom like a few thousand times, at one point it's like, okay, is there anything new? There even sometimes when I see people make fun of me and they write mean comments, I'm like, okay, do you have anything else? Because I've been doing this for 12 years. If you don't count the years I've been uploading videos, I've been using YouTube since 2007, then that's like almost 15 years already or something. Then that's even longer. And then I've also been reading comments back in the day. Then it's like, throughout history, it's all the same insults. Oh, F you. Oh, your parents are this, you're that. And then, oh, see, I keep repeating it. It's the same thing. Your race, your face, you're ugly. Oh, your hair looks stupid. Oh, your mouth, your teeth, or whatever. And then I realize, when I don't show my face, people will pick anything. They will find anything to say about you. Oh, shave your beard. Oh, your ears are... No, people talk about my beard and then... I cover my face and then, oh, you're so skinny. Like, people will find anything about you. Like, they're so desperate to get something, they will say about anything, even though it's like something I don't think about. I don't think about my beard. That's why I don't even remember to shave it, Like, even if there was a black screen, there was no video at all, people would say, oh, the audio sucks, and then why do you pronounce it like that? People will find absolutely everything, and it's so wild to see, like... people are so determined on the wrong things. But what can you do if you're not funny? I'm not sure, because I also don't know why I'm funny. When I was born, I was already funny. I'm gonna make another video analyzing why I'm like that. But, if you're not funny, then I guess you have to just take things not so seriously. I also, throughout my life, I guess when I was younger, I did take things like moderately seriously, but now it's like I don't really care, And then, stuff on the internet, stuff on the screen, it's like my real life never got affected by that, honestly. Throughout all of these years, I don't tell people I have a channel. Even if I do, my real life, how I act in real life, it wouldn't change anything. I wouldn't hide anything, Then, if you're not funny, I guess you just have to take things seriously and then not like let it get to you. Like, even if people say things that are true about me, I don't know why it never reaches up here. I process it, I know what they're saying. Oh, you Chinese guy, burn in hell for 1,000 years. I get it, I understand it, but nothing happens, so I don't care, So I guess you can, just not be serious and then don't take it personally. There's some comments, it did get me like frustrated or and then kind of cringe, but most of them are stupid. But I do still remember them, even like weeks or months later. I still remember that comment because... Not because it really got to me that I'm so angry, but because it was so stupid. Most of the time, it's those kind of comments. And then, there are a lot of times, last time I made videos, a lot of sarcastic comments, and then I reply sarcastically. That's the thing, I make a cringe video, people say something mean about me, then I say something mean back, and that normally triggers them. And then that's kind of like hypocritical. They can say something bad about me, but when I do the same thing to them, suddenly I'm the bad guy. Suddenly, ooh, how can you do this as a creator? But, people can say, oh, I said something bad because this video is bad, but it's not my fault if people can't control their emotions, and I never need to explain. I don't need to apologize. I never done that in my life. When I say something bad, I just say it like that, Even in real life, I can do that, And people think I'm so rude in the comments, but if you meet me in real life, I can be much ruder and more like that, Then it's really crazy. Like, when people attack you, you fight back, you would attack. But for me, it was never like any like negative thing. For me, it's just like funny. Like, their comment is funny, even though it's mean, for me it's funny. Then I comment something also mean, sarcastic, funny, and then people take it the wrong way. And then when they can say something bad about you, then it's like perfectly fine. But when you say something back, and then everyone is like, whoa, 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 and then it's like, people will be like, whoa, whoa, buddy, and then wow, you're so mean or something, and then people will say, oh, you're so mad, but I've been writing comments like with a smile. I've never been like, "Ugh." I've never done that before in my life. It's always like, oh, I see a reply, then I immediately reply, and then, oh, like that lor. And then people, they assume you're mad, you know? Like they don't know anything about you, they don't know how you're feeling, they're just basing off the text. I could be getting a BJ, you know, and then no one would know, and then I'm having the time of my life and no one would know. And then just because I wrote that, like, just because you write something negative doesn't mean you're angry when you wrote it, right? Because I don't do that. Even if I was sad, I wouldn't, no one would know. And then I can be sad and then write a happy comment, you know? No one would know. And then people will assume things. Oh, you're so mad just because he saw me write, you know, a negative comment, just because I was talking back. Like people, they don't know how to read emotions through text. No one can. No one can, you know? And then they'll just assume things and they'll go along with it. And then in their mind, oh yeah, I made this person mad. He's replying mad to me. That's what they believe, but that's not the truth. And I realized, you know, throughout these years of YouTube, this is another tip lah. Throughout all of these years, you can just let people believe what they want to believe. If they believe, oh, I'm some poor Asian Malaysian kid living in poverty and then I don't have any money, then yeah, cool. But that's not how my real life is. Yeah, if people think, oh, I don't have a job or I'm not making money, and then if I'm not making money, I'm not happy, then if that's what people believe, then go for it. It still doesn't bother me. Like people believe like Mr. Beast is, he's this, he's that, and then he's, you know, whatever, but it doesn't affect his real life. It's not who he is, then why does he need to care, you know? That's just really another important tip. At one point last year, I was like, okay, a lot of people think I'm like this, but I'm actually not. Then I need to like defend myself, I guess. Before that, I didn't do anything, but I think like during last year or 2 years ago, I was like, okay, a lot of misconceptions about me, and then, oh, I need to set things straight or whatever. But then I realized, why do I need to explain myself, you know? Why do I, if people think I'm like that, then let them think about it, then I don't need to do anything, you know? Then, like in my mind, like some people think I'm this, like a negative person, and then some people have no opinion about me, some people think I'm a good person, then you can just let all of these exist. You know, true confidence, true power is like, you just let everything go. It's like some people think you're good, great. If some people think you're bad, you're poor, you're from Malaysia, you're a starving kid, then it still doesn't bother me. That's not the truth. Even if it was, it still doesn't bother me because that's just what people think, but they don't know the full story. No one will know the full story. I don't even know the full story. But you know, the thing is like, yeah, a lot of like rumors about celebrities, that's nothing new, right? And then it might be completely false or not even true at all, but people like to make things up. Like, I don't know, Paul McCartney is dead, and then, you know, he's still alive, he's still here. Some people think Paul McCartney ruined this or did that, or you know, but it's not true. Even if it was true, it doesn't really do anything. That's just what people believe. Then, yeah, losing track of the video. Thick skin on YouTube, yeah, that kind of correlates to it. But, you know, if you get a mean comment, you don't need to take it personally. I don't know how to teach people not to take things personally. For me, I have comedy, I have that not seriousness that really helped me. Throughout these years, I never even realized it. I guess like back in the day when I first got those hate comments, like 2011 when I first started, you know, the very first time is like, I did get angry. I remember I wrote it down, you know, me arguing with someone, that's cringe, but I did write it down. And then that was like in 2011. And then I can't even remember the last time I got so offended or something, you know? It's like, it all doesn't mean anything to me. Not saying these people are not human or, you know, for a while it really does feel like it. Like you get comments and then you get so many comments that feel like they're not really humans typing it, you know? Then I just like, oh, I just type back and then reply whatever. I never think twice about what am I going to reply. Is it mean or not? I just say it, you know? Whatever I get as a comment, I'm just gonna give back the same energy. Sometimes it's the same level of meanness, or sometimes I go below that, and then sometimes I'm just sarcastic, sometimes I just deliberately act stupid, you know? Then there's never like a definitive answer. But for you, yeah, the more you do it, the more you realize, yeah, I realized a long time ago, it's all the same thing. They'll pick anything, and then now I realize like a few years back also, like they'll pick anything to say about you, then it's like, yeah, when you hear 5,000 comments about my beard, at one point it's like, it's nothing new already. I want an insult that's exciting, you know? I've been craving for that for a long time, actually. Yeah, then I'll also ask people, do you have anything else? And then normally they don't even reply. And then it's all, it's so weird, These people, even some of the hate comments, they say they don't like this video, they don't like me. And then, they say mean things about me. And then they'll click on 5 other videos. That literally happened last week. This guy, he went on one video, and then within 1 hour, he commented on 5 other videos, and I'm like, wow, thank you, bro. Thanks for clicking on it. Then yeah, those are some tips I can give. I didn't plan anything. This is just explaining, and then I also, if I actually sit down and think about it, maybe I can come up with more points, but these are the main things. But they're genetically within me already, so if you don't have these traits, I don't know what you can do. But this is just my experience by being a YouTubering guy for 12 years. So that's it. Like and subscribe, whatever.